Hello my friends, welcome to my channel, Abandoned Places Around the World.
Hello dear friends and subscribers. In this issue I have collected a huge collection of abandoned Jaguars from all over the world. In this video you will see abandoned Jaguars that are simply left to rot on the city streets, in garages, backyards. Many cars are abandoned in fields and forests, and just like in the wild nature. So I always ask myself, why they do this? How can you do such things in relation to these luxurious legendary cars? Now let's just talk about the history of the Jaguar car brand while I show you these abandoned beauties. The British company Jaguar today specialized in the production of prestigious cars. However, in 1922, after registration, it bore the name Swallow Sidecars. It was engaged in the manufacture of sidecars for motorcycles. It was only 4 years later that the two founding partners, William Lyons and William Walmsley, decided to turn their attention to the development of car bodies. Jaguar's first automobile products were intended for the 7 sports car manufactured by Austin. The manufacturer achieves its first notable success in 1931, presenting its first 2 cars, the SS1 and the SS2, at the London Auto Show. London buyers loved them, and Jaguar spent the next few years developing premium sedans based on these models. Released in 1936, they were the first cars to bear the Jaguar name. After spending the entire Second World War as a manufacturer of aircraft engines, the company returned to developing cars immediately after its end. At this time, the company changes its former name, taking as a new Jaguar, which until then designed only a line of luxury cars. The designation SS was too strongly associated with the Nazis at the time, and it could hurt the sales. In 1948, the first post-war sedan, the Jaguar MKV, was introduced, and shortly thereafter the firm released a model that became the fastest production car of the time. The XK-120 was a top speed of 193 km. This series was continued in 1954, when the XK-140 was born. The new cars was equipped with an engine that developed 180 to 192 horsepower and accelerates to 225 km per hour. Just imagine it in 1954. 3 years later, Jaguar introduced the XK-150, which had a 253 horsepower, 3.5-liter engine. In 1972, Jaguar released the XJ12, which had a 12-cylinder engine producing 311 horsepower, and it's in 1972. It became the best among the all company's products for a long time until it was replaced by XJ HE in 1981. This model had an automatic transmission and a top speed of 250 km per hour, which became another record for a production car. In 1988, the firm created a new division called Jaguar Sport, dedicated to improving the speed and performance of the brand's vehicles. The first model presented, the XJ220, took its deserved highest place on the podium among the fastest production cars, and only the appearance of the McLaren F1 made it go down one line below. In 1989, Jaguar came under the control of the American company Ford Motor. Thanks to the support of the corporation, the company releases new interesting models without losing its individuality. So in 1996, the XK8 sports car was released, equipped with a number of the latest developments, among which it is especially worth noting the suspension control through the onboard computer. From 1989 to 2000, Jaguar consistently introduced the S-type, F-type and the X-type, which became the flagships of the entire UK car industry at that time. In 2008, Jaguar was acquired by Tata Motors from India. A year later, the firm introduced the new XJ sedan with an aluminium body, wide wheelbase and a powerful engine. After 4 years of fruitful work, the company released the two-seater Jaguar F-type Roadster, which was recognized as the sportiest car in the last 15 years. Under its hood, it is a 5-liter V8 engine with a 495 horsepower. In just 4.3 seconds, it can reach speed of up to 100 kilometers. The real hits of the 2013 were a couple of supercharged models, the Jaguar XJ sedan and the Jaguar XJ for track days. Today the company continues to develop in the direction of the production of a sports car and luxury sedans. Thank you all for attention and watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like. See you and bye bye.